Hello, I'm Alex Dice, and today I'll be talking to you about Phil Mickelson and how he plays the game of golf. My general purpose is to persuade. Today I'm going to inform you college students about a well-known golfer named Phil Mickelson. As a college student, have you ever had a particularly favorite athlete you like, or an important sports figure in your life? Well, today I will be talking to you about Phil Mickelson. Many people are fans of golf, and today we will be looking at a very well-known golfer. I've been a fan of Phil Mickelson for many years, for all my life, and I did a lot of research about Phil, and I feel very credible to talk about this topic and him today. Phil Mickelson is a very important athlete and a fun golfer to watch. We will be looking at two particular shots that one has cost him a major tournament and also one that has led him to win a major tournament. First off, I'll be explaining the reasons why people like to watch Phil Mickelson play golf. To get started, let's talk about his method. Phil Mickelson plays a golf unlike anyone else. He has the whole go for broke attitude, unlike many people who like to play safe and conservative. To understand this, we will be looking at how Phil plays a game. Phil plays a game where go for broke, like I said. Phil likes to try the trouble shots, which can also cost you and hurt you, but can also make you win a tournament and has a lot of rewards to go with it. To understand this style of playing golf, we will look at what it means to play his style of golf. So golf is played by starting on a tee box, you hit it in the fairway, and then you try to hit it on the green from there and make your putt. Golf is all about making the lowest score. So for Phil, he likes to pull out driver on every single hole, and it doesn't matter if the hole is super tight and it has a lot of hazards around it, or trees, or bunkers, or water, or heather or forest. It doesn't matter. He likes to pull it out. Whereas a lot of guys, would play the safe shot and hit it down the middle with an iron, and then hit it on the green with an iron and try and make their par. But he likes to try and get it as close to the green as possible and just see how aggressive he can get. This has also been one of the reasons why he's lost some tournaments, but it has also been the reason why he's won some tournaments. So to understand this go for broke attitude, we will look at some of the tournaments that he's won. So Phil Mickelson, he's hit some horrific shots that have just no one would have even thought of, but that's also made him win. But then he's also tried some shots that have costed him tournaments over the past. So now we'll be looking at a shot that's costed him a tournament, and that was at the 2006 U.S. Open. Phil had a one-shot lead on his nearest competitor, arriving to the 18th hole. Mickelson led by 2 after 15 holes and arrived at the 18th a shot ahead of Ogilvy. But on the tee of the 450-yard par 4, he made one of the worst swings of his career, a push slice that bounced off a hospitality tent miles away from the fairway. This was by Golf.com. This one bad shot costed him from winning the U.S. Open. This was a tough to swallow after coming so close. This was my best chance of all. I had a golf course I really liked. I felt like it was a good opportunity, as you could ask for. It really hurts. And that was by PGAtour.com. Now enough with the bad golf shot that has cost him a tournament. Let's look at a shot that has helped set up Phil Mickelson's major win. Phil Mickelson has hit some very clutch shots in his career, and that has led to him winning some tournaments. Hitting good shots has helped Phil Mickelson win particular tournaments. When a golfer hits a clutch shot in the time that they need it in professional golf, there's nothing better than that for a PGA Tour player, whether it's on a Thursday in the first round or whether it's a Sunday in the second round. That one shot can help set him up in the whole tournament and change their whole mindset. Phil has hit many good shots over his career that has been able to have him shoot some good scores, but also have saved him and really put him up on the top of the leaderboard. So a shot that has helped secure a win was in the 2010 Masters. Phil Mickelson came to the 13th of the 2010 Masters. It's a short par 5 around the corner. He was trying to hit a driver down there and try and get a good look at going to the par 5 and 2 and making a birdie or an eagle. Phil Mickelson, he ended up missing his drive. He missed it. He pulled it to the right. Phil Mickelson's ball rested on top of a pine straw behind a tree at the 13th on Sunday's final round of the Masters. He was facing his second shot and saw an opening. That's a gift of Mickelson's, of course, his ability to see clearings where others see traffic jams. That's also a weakness. sometimes they really are traffic jams, and that was by golf.com. So he sees an opening, and most players would, lay up, try and hit a wedge on and make birdie that way. But Phil Mickelson, he was not about to lay up. He decided to hit a hook shot around the tree and hit it on the green, which he ended up hitting to 3 feet, which set up an eagle, and he made eagle. And that was the shot of the tournament, and that was what propelled him to win the 2010 Masters. By ignoring the pleas of his caddy, Jim Monswikai, to lay up, Phil Mickelson took out a 6-iron and blasted the ball from off the pine straw through the eye of the pine needles over Rays Creek to 5 feet from the pin, and that was by Daily.com. So after seeing this this shot being pulled off, it just caused him to really win the tournament, which is crazy. I mean, guys on tour just wouldn't even think about trying to hit the shot in that moment. With being so close to the lead, they try and punch out and lay up and hit a wedge on and try and make birdie that way instead of just risking it. Because if Phil misses that shot, he's in the water, he's in the bunker, and he could make par instead of a birdie or an eagle. So that shot was the shot that helped set up his win in the 2010 Masters. The defining shot of the 2010 Masters was classic Phil Mickelson, a risk ultimately yielding reward in form of his third green jacket. And that was by Augusta.com. To wrap it up, let's review. Phil Mickelson is a very aggressive golfer. He plays the game of golf many differently ways than his competitors. He plays the go for broke attitude, trying to pull off the crazy shots, whereas his competitors wouldn't. This has helped him win many tournaments over the year, but also lose tournaments. I hope from my speech you have gained knowledge as to why Phil Mickelson plays the game of golf differently than his competitors. Thank you.